When I was fixing a game there, that's when I found Suikoden at the community yard sale for only 50 cents. That's when I fixed Majora's Mask. I found that book at a Goodwill. I made that quickly, and that's my face that I took on accident. I actually took that picture testing a selfie stick, of all things. We're going to do some game hunting in the Tequila area, which is kind of between Seattle and Tacoma. This is the Value Village, and Yakima's Value Village, we don't have one anymore, but they used to have the games on the bookshelf, so I'm checking out the books to see if I can find some games here. And I found the board games. I'm not looking for board games, looking for video games, man. But it's still, you know, still worth looking around at the board games. Maybe I'll find a Fireball Island. Maybe I'll find a Torpedo Run or something. Nothing I can't live without. All right. Sometimes I see them hanging up on these things. I've found Nintendo games in these little toy bags before, but yeah, so far nothing here. All right. Still fun to see what they have, though. I'm not buying anything. Stereo equipment. Sometimes you'll find other gaming stuff here, too, like a kind of 3DO or something, maybe. If I could ever find a... I don't have a 3DO or a Panasonic... what's that called? The one that has 7th Guest, whatever that is. But oh, hey, there's a Wii something or other, a Wii gun. You put your Wiimote in there, it turns into a gun. Don't need it. That's alright, though. And I found this, too. It's like a plug-and-play. It's probably full of, like 30 games you've never heard of. I didn't pick it up, though. So back over here, like Loose Electronics, anything? Go Mariners, nothing. I don't know where to find stuff here. The jewelry case? I mean, my one of my local stores carries games in the jewelry case. You know, rings and diamonds and necklaces on one side, and games, electronics, and power tools on the other side. Nothing. But look in the background. They put them behind, way back there. Slow it down there. There's a 64 game for the PS4, the Little Big Planet. There's a Genesis plug-and-play. Looks like a game for the Xbox 360 too. I asked the prices of all of those, and all of them were ridiculously priced. So I left with nothing. Now we're moving on to Goodwill, as my daughter leads the way. And Goodwill, let's see what we have here. I heard the area Goodwills are usually pretty good for picking up stuff. And sure enough, along with the DVDs, right on the top shelf, ta-dang! Man, this store has a lot more games than my local Goodwill does. See Fable 3. I see an out-of-focus camera. Halo 3, that's cool. There's one of the Grand Theft Autos. A couple more things on the other side, too, including this PlayStation 3 kind of demo media file thing. Always checking the CDs, too, because sometimes you'll find PS1 games kind of mixed in. And this time around, I don't find any of them. Nothing. Yeah. Well, it's always worth checking anyway, all the same. Alright, well, let's go to the stereo equipment, just see if I can find a, sometimes a game system mixed in there. Looks like they're playing Sword in the Stone. It's a karaoke machine. That's kind of cool. I don't need one, but it's kind of cool. Alright. So no CDI, no 3DO. That's what I was thinking. The CDI. That's the game system I don't have, and haven't found one yet. In the loose electronics, you'll usually find some controllers here. Anything rare, anything obscure, some stuff for Xbox, PlayStation 2. Nothing I can't live with that. All right, moving on. Now this is next door to the Value Village, and this is half-price books. I've never been to a half-price books before. This is my first time ever inside of a half-price books, and I hear they have games here too. So the first thing I'm going to do, I hear in the back corner there's a discount rack that has some games on here. And sure enough, here we go. Check it out. It's usually PlayStation 2, Xbox Original. Why? Crimson Skies! Crimson Skies is my favorite Xbox game, and it's always like $2. Why does my favorite game have to be a $2 game no matter where I go? I feel indignant. It's like, how do you not have this game? I have 2 of them. A couple of PlayStation games that I can't live without. Xbox 360 stuff, that's not bad, Now I have friends who buy everything. Like, I have friends of mine who is like, they'll pick it up just because it's on sale. They'll buy it just because it's $2. Now, anything I don't need and anything I'm not going to play, I'm not going to buy. Which is why I'm not just buying everything. it's fun for me to see it live. Okay, now down the aisle here, this is their main selection. There's a couple of people in this area too. It's kind of a tight squeeze. So you see Wii U, you see Wii, of course PlayStation 3, and there's more on the other side too. I'm waiting for these guys to kind of slide out of the way. You see DS down there too. And then there's a glass case that inside the case has some other stuff too, and I'll peek inside. You know, I think next time I do this, I'm just going to say, if you want your butt on film, stay exactly where you are. Of course, they don't know I'm filming. I have my camera phone just kind of like, you know, to my side. Okay, so they're moving out of the way here. Check out some PlayStation games. Like a tablet, and I see like you know, loose PSP games. There's some 64 games in there, a couple of DS games, Game Boy Advance too in the glass case. And there's some really great games. Again, all the games I would have wanted or needed, I already have. So I didn't bother getting anything there. Like the Wii Music, I just thought about grabbing that again, but I do, you know, I have that one. Why would I need two of them? Unless I knew someone else who was looking for one too. Cool to see 5200 games. I don't have an Atari 5200, so cool to see a couple of games in the case there. Nothing for those. I looked at the other 64 games, nothing to write home about. It was mostly sports, and I think there was like a Star Wars racer, but that's all she wrote for me. A couple of stores in the Seattle area. I had fun looking around, and I thank you for watching. Till next time, take care, and we'll see ya.